already know. All right, what's
Hey, hey, hey! Y'all know! Y'all know! We gotta get hyped. We gotta get ready. Hey, y'all hear what we talking about? Talking about NWA today, family. Only y'all know about that gangster rap. Talking about the NBA last night, NBA draft last night. Gotta talk about this guy. He's gonna be the first NFL game. Supposedly, 1 second, actually, come out. And so we're gonna have that conversation as well. Family, you know, I'm hyped. I'm ready to get it going. You know, I'm coming straight out of Charlotte, baby. Coming straight out of Charlotte. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta act the Mike, I know you're feeling that. Let's go. Hey, y'all can't mess with me. Let's go. Family, what's going on? As you guys know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike. What up?
Military Brothers Talking Sports. Welcome you guys to our show. Make sure you guys share, subscribe, get it out there, like. Make sure you comment throughout the day. Make sure you guys want to read you guys' comment. Mike, my brother, before we get started, how was your day, my brother?
Man, I had a good day today, man. You know, I'm in training, and so today was basically a little bit of CPR, which I would advise everybody to take serious because you never know when you're going to need them skills. That's from choking to drowning to burning, passing out, etc., man. So if you're ever in a first aid course, don't be on your phone. Take it serious because your worst regret will be that your life-saving skills not where it should be and somebody perish right in front of your face. So, you know, that's my pet peeve, man. And, you know, me and you being military guys, we always got to recertify every single year anyway. So that's what I did today, man. And great course, great refreshing, man. The weather's beautiful out here in Columbia. Just having a good time, man. Feeling good. How about yourself, my brother?
I had a good day today. I had a couple of appointments I had to go to today, man. So I had to go knock the appointments out today, man. So, hey, always good to do checkups and stuff like that. I had to do an MRI on my feet. Did on my shoulder, a couple of areas. So just getting some areas addressed, man, and whatnot, man. I was able to work from home today. So can't complain about nothing at all. Beautiful day today. So me and the wife gonna hang out a little bit later on today, man. So other than that, man, it was a great day today, man. Cannot complain about anything whatsoever.
Yep. Good stuff, man.
All right, man. What's going on? Hey, Padre, got my dad can comment on it, man. My brother still celebrating.
How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Hey, let's get started. Let's get in these conversations. You ready, my brother?
You know I am.
All right, man. But I think they're recognized as the original first when it came to gangster rap.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
notoriously known.
Hey, Mike, before you comment, since my dad was on here, you know, when NWA first come out, he's a son. If you're going to listen to that music, you need to make sure you have your headphones on. I don't want to get
Oh, yeah. You're going to listen to all uncut now, you know, by the time you get to the radio. But, yeah, man, iconic legends of the gangster rap, the early 90s. And as you can see, a lot of them guys then went world famous, especially Ice Cube and Dr. Dre. Careers are very successful. Let it be known, me personally, have never, ever had a Jerry curl. Just want to throw that out there. Never. But, you know, they was feeling it back then. And then, as you can see, some of them had the worlds of curls. You got the DOC, Yella. Rest in peace, Eazy-E. He was the front man, the lead man. They took the world by storm, man. Took the world by storm. Had to see nothing like it. And as you can see in their earlier career, they liked the black. And I remember in the early 90s there, because these guys were so popular, they banned black outfits from high schools. You couldn't wear anything Raiders.
Yes.
no Los Angeles Kings. Couldn't wear a black hat with anything on it, man, because this is how powerful these dudes were, man. Anything they wore, you couldn't wear. Please don't wear a Compton hat.
Woo.
Don't wear a White Sox hat. Definitely do not wear a NWA. You're getting suspended. Don't do it.
Yep.
So they banned that paraphernalia, and on Friday night football games can't come to the game in them outfits either, man. So the influence that these dudes had on the hip hop culture, clothing, incredible, man. It's in stone still.
Yeah, yeah. And I never forget, man, they would do that black, wearing that Raiders outfit, man. Compton representing Compton, man. So they definitely they really, man, put a nucleus together that allowed them to flourish. I think each one of them actually came out with some type of individual CD. Easy, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube,
MC Ren.
yeah, we had a single that came out. So each one of them was able to produce a single to show their skills as an individual artist. But like I said, when they were the first gangster rappers, man, to really promoted their community, talk about what took place in their community and stuff like that. So as you know, if it's something to where it exposes things that you may not be proud of, they're going to try to sweep it on the rug. You may communicate it a little bit differently than the way I would communicate it, but the information still itself is still valid information based on they're not lying. They're telling the truth. Police used to come to their neighborhood and harass them, and it's still taking place today. So guess what? A lot of that stuff, man, they try to hide, but NWA, they were just exposing it, and they were raw. They were not pulling any punches, man. They were raw, straight to it.
And they actually had police cars in their videos, man. That's what made it more exciting, man. The chase scenes, whether they were actors or not, stuntmen, and you just loved it, man, because this wasn't it was unheard of, man, back then. So they had a different sound, hitting hard, very disrespectful, as you can see, world's most dangerous group.
Yeah.
And you just got to give it up to them, man, because if you haven't heard of Ice Cube, then you just don't know movies or rap. And Dr. Dre with his incredible career move, especially with the beats, the earphones, man. Just an incredible move, man. If these guys ever thought they could be this big then, which I doubt, then kudos to them, man. But they took off.
Yeah, and like I said, man, just philanthropist talking about Dre, and like I said, me and T Champ was saying, man, when we have an opportunity to get that LeBron James book, he talks about, he was one of the investors into Beats, how they actually just have made millions upon millions of dollars. And Dre, Beats by Dre, as you know, he was a phenomenal DJ with NWA, but that he was a visionary. And the originator of the group was actually Easy, and bring together, man. But this rap group, man, you had the DOC. Like I said, just able to open the doors for other rappers that came up under him. Like Later Rage was kind of like under that umbrella. Yo was under that umbrella just from the female artists as well. So they branched out the DOC. We also had, as the instrument. So there are a lot of artists who actually fell under that umbrella, but it started with the NBA, the NWA.
Right.
So I'm talking about NBA. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, yeah, man. So I want to get these guys props, man, because like I said, I know my cousin, man. He was a big NWA fan, man. He got me introduced to him. Like, hey, man, you got to check out this group, man, NWA. That's what you're talking about. I started listening and just listen to whatever sounds. Wow. I said, they're going to play this on the radio? Of course they didn't. And actually, because of them, man, they were the first group, man, to remember they would sell these records in stores. But when NWA came out, they actually started the parental advisement because of the music that NWA put out. Soon after that, they started putting a parental advisement because parents were getting upset, like, hey, our kids listen to this type of music and da-da. So this was a way to where they couldn't stop them from selling it, but they say, hey, we can advise parents that, hey, this music has language that may not be acceptable in your household and stuff like that. So Good stuff.
Exactly. And the collaboration's so ridiculous. Let's not forget Nate Dogg, who
Yeah.
started out over there, just went to a whole nother level, corrupt.
Yeah.
Probably has some influence with Snoop, Deep Cover with Dre.
Oh,
Um, listen, you might not like this genre or this style, but this is where it happened. You can get NWA's greatest hits, Easy E,
yeah.
Straight out of Compton movie, just to see how it all went down, man. As Nick
Great,
said,
great movie.
as
Great
Nick
movie.
said, legacy. The funny thing, man, when that movie came out a few years ago, I caught it at Fort Jackson, right? And what I do, man, it's amazing how many years that movie came out ago, man. Straight out of Compton. So I always take my son and his two friends, man, to the movies, and we thought we was getting ready to see the Avengers. Well, I mistook the time, and NWA Straight Out of Compton came on. Man, I had to grab the fellas and run out of the theater, man. But yeah, man, it was hilarious, man.
I got you, man. But hey, good stuff, man. Ready to get into some conversation, man? Sports
You
conversation.
know it, man. You know it. Let's rock.
All right, man. Let's go, man. Well, I know my dad does he a Braves fan, man? Yankees still one on the chin, man. Had to leave and gave up 4 runs in the 8th inning. Was winning. Cole, the ace, the Cole, was on the mound. Gave up 4 runs in the 8th inning. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable.
Well, let me say something on a good note, man. And it's shown right there, man. You know, a lot of people are not satisfied with the Yankees just playing over 500 ball, but they are 38 and 34, and I do believe they got the Royals tomorrow, and then got them Red Sox on Friday, man. So you know, I don't even want to say time to tune up because they won't have time. They just got to bring it, man. They were hot, then all of a sudden they were not, and they just got to get back into contention, man. But they're in third place, man. You know, so
Mike, there's nothing to brag about.
I know, man. I'm trying to do something here, man. I'm trying to
got it, man. But Mike,
get your blood pressure where it should be, man.
The thing about it is, the Yankees, one of their strength was supposed to have been their bullpen. Supposed to have been their bullpen. Fam, nobody talking about the Braves. Did the Braves win yesterday? I had to check and see the Braves win yesterday. We might have to talk a little bit about the Braves from now. But now we make sure people Braves talk in there. My dad, he a Braves fan, so I may do it for my pops and highlight some Braves stuff. But anyway, the thing about the Yankees, man, they're supposed to have a pretty good bullpen. And when your bullpen is giving up 4 runs, I know they're not perfect, but this is what I'm talking about. This is where management comes in. You should be able to recognize when your pitcher doesn't have it, and okay, sometimes you can wear them out. But my thing is, if you recognize what happened, you got to be able to make that move quick, fast, and in a hurry versus let's see they hang in there. No, sometimes may not have it. And you need to put somebody else in there who can probably stop the bleeding. So I know they're not perfect. Took one on the chin last night. To me, whenever the Yankees score 5 runs, they should the pitching staff have to be able to maintain these leads and not give it up if they're trying to get back in this race.
You don't like what your boy Voit did the other day, man?
Well, he was the first game back. He was 2 for 3. And Voit, man, the one thing I like about Luke Voit, actually, led the majors in home runs, American League, home run last year compared to this year. Voit is really a contact hitter, and I like the way Voit, he's not trying to hit home runs. He's just trying to hit for contact. And that's the one thing that I guess the Yankees were saying that they're going to look to do. Stop trying to hit the long ball, but just make contact. And I will say Luke Voit, the other day, he just hit the ball to where the holes are at. Not trying to hit the ball. If it happens, it happens. But primarily, you want to make contact. Move some right base runners along. My thing is, I think I would like it if the Yankees focus on really small ball a little bit more than trying to hit the home run. Lay down a bunt. Do some hit and run. Do some stuff that can produce a little extra runs to give you some, energy, especially, let's steal a couple of bases. Like, we're not even trying to steal bases. If you look at the stats yesterday, and no one even stole a base. So I remember when the Yankees, when they had, likes of Ricky Henderson, guys like that, who was constantly putting pressure on the defense. So that's the thing that the Yankees had to do, go back to putting pressure on the defense. You had Derek Jeter stealing bases from time to time. I think the Yankees need to go back to playing some small ball instead of trying to be the big boppers. That would help them out a lot.
Well, you know what, man? Everybody goes through it. The expectations are high, and that's one of the top problems. That when you have an expectation of a team of this caliber, salary cap, history, you just expect more, man. So, I think your boy said it best the other day. Now we're going to the next 40, see what's up. So, hey, man.
That's going to cause you to end up drinking 40.
40 ounce of OE, right?
Yeah. Dog, hey, it's different when we winning, man. We hurting. That's right, Ace Dog. You know what I'm talking about. The Yankees, man, when they were winning chips, man, and Jeter was on there, they were constantly putting pressure on the defense. Hit and run. Different manager. Hit and run. Stealing bases. You need to put pressure on the defense. Force them to make a decision and make a mistake. Sometimes you make the wrong decision, end up causing you, end up helping you out. Hey, I feel you, D. Tucker. Hey, it's not the fact that winning it. Yeah, I mean respect, but Tucker, Yankees hadn't won a championship, man, in over 10 years.
2009. Well, you know what? We expect to be there, and we can't keep using the Astros as an excuse. Them days are over with. So
that's my thing. Brent Boone are not putting the Yankees in position to win, and that's the issue I have. More or less, to me, I would love to see the Yankees get back into small ball detox versus trying to hit home runs and stuff like that. And to me, I really am irritated with the fact of the only thing Stanton can do is DH. Why don't you put Stanton in the outfield sometime? And one thing I forgot the player who used to play for the Yankees. Whenever they would put him in the outfield, man, he would produce at the plate. But when he was just what he said, playing in the outfield gave him a rhythm. And so my thing is that Stanton played the outfield all the time before he came to the Yankees. The only thing you want to do is play him as a DH. I cannot stand that.
You got to do what works. And I'm with you, man. You pay. Hey, when you get paid top dollar, you got to pay. You got to play top dollar. Yeah, that's all. They want players like A-Rod. I missed that one.
No, I got you. Like A-Rod. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Listen, that was a dream team, all-star squad. And let's not forget when A-Rod went through that slump, and it took him a while, and he didn't get a ring till like almost his way on out the door, which was 09. So,
but you know what, Mike? To me, I think trading for Alex Rodriguez was a mistake by the Yankees. I mean, I like how you promote the game and talk the game, but to me, I believe the Yankees did better when they had Scott Brosius, players like that, playing third base for the New York Yankees versus having A-Rod. Because what Brosius he played a role that the Yankees were missing. When they got A-Rod, like I said, going to that home run, hitting. No, you bring your player like give me that Scott Brosius type of player who understand that role, hitting the ball, moving the batters along, do the small things that was going to cause you to be more productive. Understand, Yankees had A-Rod for how many years? 12, 13 years? And they only got one championship out of him? Scott Brosius, when he was on the Yankees, a role player, I think they got 2 out of Scott Brosius. To me, Scott Brosius was a more productive player than Alex Rodriguez as it pertains to championship, the pedigree, and being able to get over the hump. That's just my perspective. But that's why, hey, I don't like Cashman, D. Tucker. Cashman, I think it's horrific. Fire him and Boone. I know you heard me say that a couple of times. Fire him because they're getting the wrong pieces. But anyway. But we'll see it bounce back tonight. All right, Mike. The NFL, I guess this guy, Carl Nesby, became the first NFL openly gay active player.
Nassib.
Yeah. Matters. The players matter so much. Mike, I have an issue with this. I don't have an issue.
We might have the same issue.
What? And I'm going to play a video. I'm going to let you hear his own words, and then I'm going to comment on it. Okay? I'm just going to minimize this here for a second. Now, I would love to hear you guys comment as well. Just minimize this. I'm going to bring his video over so everyone can see and hear what he has to say. I want y'all to listen to what he says. Then I'm going to comment on the issue that I have with this. Listen. Oh, there it is.
I've been meaning to do this for a while now.
Announcements earlier today on his Instagram page.
What's up, people? I'm Carl Nassib. I'm at my house here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Just want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I finally feel comfortable enough to get it off my chest. I really have the best life. I got the best family, friends, and job a guy could ask for. I'm a pretty private person, so I hope you guys know that I'm really not doing this for attention. I just think that representation and visibility are so important. I actually hope that like one day videos like this and the whole coming out process are just not necessary. But until then, I'm going to do my best and do my part to cultivate a culture that's accepting, that's compassionate. And I'm going to start by donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project. They're an incredible organization. They're the #1 suicide prevention service for LGBTQ youth in America. And they're truly doing incredible things. And
all right. This is my issue that I have with them. I don't have an issue with the guy coming out saying, he's gay. Whatever floats your boat is just not me. But the issue I have, there's no way in the world you're going to say you're not doing this for publicity and you're publicizing that you are gay.
He's a private guy. He's a private guy.
Yeah, you're private, but you're making a public statement. So you actually are looking for attention, because the only thing, since he has made this announcement, you already know the only thing they're going to talk about is you being gay. So you can't sit up here and say that you're not looking for attention as if you didn't think it was going to blow up or wasn't going to get the attention from media. And now people want to interview you and talk about you. Because before this happened, the only thing they were talking about is your play on the football field. That's all they talked about. And so people didn't even know who you was until you actually made this statement. So don't sit up there and say, people know me. No, I want publicity. No, the only reason you did a public video announcing that you are gay is the fact that you were seeking publicity. Period.
I like that, man, because first of all, when I saw the name, I'm gonna still say Nassib. I think he's trying to say Nassib. His brother Ryan plays for the Giants. Ryan Nassib plays for the Giants, man. He's a backup quarterback. And I'm saying to myself, the G-Man got enough problems, man. Why is this dude coming out? And then I started to look, and I'm like, nah, that ain't Ryan. That's Carl. So and this is what I'm going to go with it here, Nick. I want Carl Nassib to get the same energy and the same scrutiny as Michael Sam. I want y'all to see how good this dude is and does he belong in the league. Me personally, bro, what you do in your privacy, because you said you was private, that's your business, man. And I question that dude and say, well, if you're a private guy, why you come out then? Because now you no longer private and everybody has heard of you. And now you done gave $100,000 to a project which prevents suicide, which is, that's noble. I got it.
Yeah.
I need this dude's stats. You rolled Michael Sam over the coals. You raked him over the coals. His combine was this. He's that of a player. He only getting this attention. Which team gonna get him? Oh, he goes to the Rams. There's jokes. Nope, we don't want him there. Well, maybe the Cowboys up. So I want this guy to get the same heat. Short-lived, because my thing is Michael Sam was playing college ball. And he was all that, man. I think it was Colorado. I'm not 100% sure. Excuse me, Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. Player of the year.
Yeah. So let's climb all over Carl to see if he is really NFL material, man. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Dude, can you play football? Are you
Well,
deserving of your contract instead of this publicity, man?
yeah, I want to say he's like a 6 or 7 year vet. I know he's been playing for the Raiders the past couple of years. And Mike, I actually had a conversation with someone as it pertains to the NFL and someone being openly gay coming out. I said, let me give you a flip story on this. I said, if you are a female and you're taking a shower, and me being a male, if I was to walk in there, how would that make you feel? She said, oh, that would make me feel uncomfortable. I said, why is that? Why would that make you feel uncomfortable? She said, because of the fact that, you're a male and you're a guy. And I said, it makes you feel uncomfortable based on the fact that you're thinking that me being of the opposite sex, I'm attracted to you or whatever case may be. So that makes you feel uncomfortable. Now let's look at it from a male's perspective of a gay guy who is attracted to men, how it makes them feel. I got all my clothes off. Now all of a sudden I'm taking a shower, knowing that this guy's attracted to men. That's going to make me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, I got what you said, but my whole thing is, and I'm not going to, pinpoint none, but if you walk by a female and she's taking a shower, whether you are attracted to her or not, it's still a violation of her privacy. And she's going to say, yo, I thought this was the ladies' room.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. Now, I'm going to take it back a few years and then I'm going to bring it full circle. I was a dorm director a few years ago. One of the guys came to me and said, hey, man, my roommate is gay. Can I change my room? Now, I was assistant dorm director. What he was told is you're going to have to learn to get along with everybody. Just go ahead and tough it out. Now, I told the young guy some words of wisdom because obviously you're not going to get your room changed tonight. And he was like, well, I'm just not going to stay in there because the same thing you just said. It's the fact that this dude likes guys and I'm a guy. Every time I go back and forth to the shower, he looking at me, and this, that, and the other. So this whole world is based on feelings and uncomfort. This as well. It could be military. It could be somebody calling the police. It could be a statement. Me and you could be talking and somebody to our right can be offended because of our conversation. We made them uncomfortable. So my thing is, you got to pick up where you left off, Nick, because with this new world we're living in, and then this will be the first thing that somebody else say, and I don't like this either. Well, first of all, you ain't even my type. No, I don't even want to be in the consideration of the conversation of your type, my brother.
But Mike, let me ask you this question. Even if that was the case, you think this guy's going to come out and say, okay, if he's looking at you with the desire to be with you, you think he's going to come out and tell you that if you're not, you interested in the opposite in a female? And what he's not going to come out and tell you, hey, you know what? I'm attracted to you. He's not going to come out and say that.
So do you think after 7 to 8 years in the league, he should have just kept it to himself?
To me, Mike, what he should have done, yes, I believe he should have kept it to himself versus publicizing it and making it public.
So are you a firm believer in what you don't know won't hurt you?
I'm a believer that
pertaining to this.
Yeah, pertaining to this, yes, because now I believe he's going to cause issue with his teammates. So they didn't know he was gay up to that point. Maybe not.
Let me say this, man. My whole thing is I want him to get the same scrutiny that Michael Sam got. That's all I'm concerned about. Now, a good many years ago, man, a college friend of mine, he was a ball player. And it came out that he was gay.
Yeah.
And some people was like, well, he ain't never made a pass at you, so what you worried about? And, there might have been some humor behind that. Me personally, I didn't care at the time. And I'm talking about the time right now. I don't
Yeah.
care. Now, when we were in college, I might have appreciated that knowledge. And then with that knowledge, then I will determine whether, you know, we need to be in the bathroom at the same time. And I've had this discussion with plenty of people, especially in my master's class. And I'm going to say this, if anybody doesn't understand, we get all in a roar when it comes to women getting their feelings hurt when you say something to them, when you don't address them. Should I open the door? Should I close the door? Should I not compliment? Hello, men have a right to have feelings too.
Gotcha.
It's hard for a guy to go into a shower like he been doing on a regular basis, knowing somebody's lifestyle now. So when I didn't know it was their problem, I'll do it like this. When I was in basic training, I'm an in-out kind of guy. And they used to load us up 7+ in the shower, come out. You got 7 guys waiting. I let it be known I need zero conversation. Don't ask me about my favorite team. None of that. I want to rinse off and get dressed. Then we'll talk. You got dudes coming in there. Yo, what's up, man? You see the game last night? Bro, the conversation is not my favorite part of the shower. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's just me, man. I'm still like that as a soldier. When we went to Fort Irwin, California, Fort Stewart, I don't even want nobody talking to me in the next stall. Dude, we ain't having no conversation. I'm trying to, handle this and roll.
Yeah.
But everybody's different. And now there's feelings involved. And I can't call it, man, because as an athlete, I just want to play my sport, get dressed and dip. We got to do an interview, cool, and get ready for the next one, man. I don't really have time to get into whether he's looking or not.
But this is the other thing about it, Mike. If you speak out, like we're talking right now, having an honest conversation, and you're not in support of it, now you're going to have some people want to call you homophobe or whatever the case may be. No, you're not attracted to everything, and you're not going to agree with everything that people does. My thing is that, do you treat them like a human being, regardless of what their, what their status is? I don't agree with someone not treating another person as a human being. I can disagree with your lifestyle or whatever the case may be and still treat you like a human being.
Oh, of course, man, because you can best believe if his team was in a restaurant and some random dude say, yo, my man, I heard you this and I heard you that, and start bashing, I guarantee his teammates will stand up and make something happen. And that's just like, you could do me and you if you want to or whatever. We got family members that might live that lifestyle. I don't agree. I don't agree with your lifestyle. I still love you. You can even be my friend. We good. We out in a restaurant and dudes approach you talking about, yo, man, we don't like your kind. And they start, I'll be the first one to stand up, but we're gonna swing hard, man, because first of all, that's blood. It ain't gonna happen like that. You're gonna lose. And then I'm gonna tell my cousin or whomever, look, man, sorry that happened. Glad we won the fight. Take care of yourself, man. I'll see you on the next one. Because we could all talk that talk. But when it comes down to family and or friends, relatives, whatever the case might be, I'm the first one. I like that humanity part you put, man. This dude is still human, man. We not bashing. I don't want you approaching my man. Oh, man, why are you protecting him? No, you could take it however you want. That's my people. They live the way they want to.
Right. I'm with you, man.
I'm sure Carl Nassib don't have no problem taking care of himself with his size.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Roll to the next one, man. All right. Playoff. Had a little playoff last game last night, man. Hey.
Ooh, my man.
Last 4. Hey.
Brother.
Hey. Aiden, boy, look at him.
Man, let me tell you something. When he caught that, and at the angle that you showing it right now, because I seen several replays, and he was like very close to the rim. They wanted a goaltending. Pat Bev headbutting people, still couldn't get it. A lot of people might not notice this. Did you see the pick that Devin Booker set on my man? He elbowed him so nice that he broke him and he lost air. And by the time he recovered to try to jump, that's as high as he could get. You see Ayton already there.
Mike, let me tell how I can relate to that, man. When I played high school basketball, man,
With Ray Allen.
Yeah. I tell you one thing I prided myself on, man. And they will love, I would set some of the best screens you could ever receive.
Nick, you ain't out there hurting people, are you?
Man, I'm like, hey, Mike.
Blindsiding people.
Hey, what I would do, because my favorite player at the time was actually Charles Barkley. Barkley, 6'4" and getting the job done. But my thing is, because I'm setting the screens, I would get low, I would get wide, and I was stationary myself. So when you roll off of it, that's where you could get a clear path to wherever you're going. That's exactly what Booker did last night. He utilized his body, make sure his screen would separate Ayton from his guy so he could get to the basket. So
man, he turned that stationary low, boy, that elbow hit dead in the bread basket.
That's what you do.
And he folded, my man. When he folded, Ayton was already going for the alley. He tried to scramble. By the time he got over there, it was too late.
Too late, Ghostbusters.
Let me tell you something. If I ever said anything bad about Ayton, I will take it all back. But he's been showing out the whole series, man.
Hey, you know what they were saying? You know, Ayton was the number one pick. Same time Luka was in that same draft.
Mm-hmm.
Young.
And Trey, yeah.
Draft. Yeah. So they were wanting to, hey, Ayton, that was the best decision, drafting Ayton over Luka, because Ayton, I think, fits perfectly with Booker. He plays the center position. I love to see Ayton play. He played like a big guy. He doesn't run away from anything. He's like, no, I know my role. And look here, this particular play is the one where he's dunking on your boy on that alley-oop. Should have been a foul, but they didn't call it. But
let me tell you something. Yeah, the one he caught earlier in the game, my man was quick. Yeah, man, he definitely earned his paycheck last night. I give props to the alley. Ooh, like you ain't had but a second to get that thing off, and that's how you get it.
Hey, we're talking about Crowder again, man. That guy that's silent.
Very valuable.
Crowder.
I like how Crowder is getting on one of them twins' nerves, man. I'm loving that part right there.
Yeah. But one thing but in looking at the Clippers, man, Patrick Beverley, man, was getting on the Booker's skin last night, bro.
And 2 stitches. Yeah, he gave him a couple stitches in the bridge of his nose, man.
It happens. You know, Patrick Beverley's that dog, brother.
Man, he ain't getting them type of props, man.
Hey, you say, well, hey, he was getting on the Booker's skin last night. Even though Booker hit a nice clutch, but hey, he got him to get that turnover, bro. And then playoff P would have hit the doggone free throw.
Woo. Boy, that was a backbreaker. And then he had the game-winning J. By the time he caught the ball, pivot and turn.
Too late. And the other thing about it, man, is the fact that, hey, they're playing pretty good without Kawhi, bro. Playing pretty good.
Yes, they are. I was in disbelief that they was even that close, man.
Yeah, and you right about that, down. I mean, Cousin, they put you in the game to make the pass difficult, but they had a straight pass to the doggone goal, man. So I'm like, okay, you forgot why they actually put you in the game. You're supposed to make it difficult on them, not, you know. So I was very surprised that that Cousin didn't make it a little bit more difficult to actually get the inbound pass, the inbound play in, man. But they're up 2-0. Nothing. And guess what, Mike? Chris Paul come back in game 3. But now, hey, Payne came to play last night. That just got 29 points.
It's like when somebody gets short, because Booker wasn't as hot as he usually be.
Correct.
And if you say it's Pat Bev's D, so be it. But you got your boy Payne. You got Paul, Bridges coming out of nowhere. Crowder. Man, Crowder has stepped his game up. He's a journeyman. He's found a home. He's definitely stepped it up. Man, 2-0 and Chris Paul coming back.
Hey, But Jackson has been playing good for the Clippers too, man. He kept them in the game. Some crucial threes last night. Jackson kept them in the game. Beverly, they really shot the ball well. Playoff P down the stretch, he played good, but he had an off game last night. So Booker and playoff kind of cancel each other out, and it was a role blitz. Cam Johnson played big off the bench.
Yeah.
So, hey, they really have a good squad, man, as far as some great pieces that really have them looking good, man. To me, the only thing else the Phoenix Suns need, man, they need a good backup center that they can play at the, power forward center position behind Aiden. That would put them right over the top, man. So I'm just saying. But they have a pretty good squad, bro. So it's all good.
It looked good, man. Need a little bit more production from T-Man, who got busy the other day. And, Rondo is Rondo, man. Luke Kennard. Boogie Cousins just has to get more than 2 points, man. He just has to.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is, man. No rebounds, no assists. I mean, he only played 4 minutes, but still.
Can't get but so much in 4 minutes, man. So, hey, they're going to make some adjustments for the next game, man. So we're going to see how it goes, my brother.
Yep.
All right. All right, man. We have the Hawks series kicking off tonight. Hawks Bucks. What's your thoughts on this game tonight, my brother?
They're gonna be in the A?
No. Starts in the first 2 games in Milwaukee.
Whew. Well, I think Atlanta is better rested. I got them taking game 1. And I say that to say this. When Atlanta beat the Knicks, a lot of people thought that the Knicks were just scrubs. And you can still think that. But this is the same team that took down Philly. Excuse me. Yeah. So it ain't like Atlanta ain't good and they don't belong there.
Oh no, yeah. Nobody said no. I wouldn't say that, man. Hey,
I like what D Tuck said. If Giannis go back to shooting them threes, he can cancel Christmas.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know something right now, Mike. If the Bucks lose to Atlanta, I'm gonna let you know right now.
New coach?
Yeah, hey, that coach need to be fired, and Giannis need to receive all the scrutiny that come along with that. Boy, yeah.
It's his legacy on the line.
Right. It is on the line. Really, man, I believe it is definitely a clear path to the Bucks get to the finals. Hadn't won a chip since Oscar Robertson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It really gives them a shot at winning a chip. And Giannis has to really show why he deserved the $250 million he signed.
They got a price tag.
I'll
just say this, man. They did a thing. They did something super fantastic in getting by the Nets with KD giving it his all. We understand Harden was on one wheel and no Kyrie, but
you know the difference, I think, and I've been saying this. In the past couple of years of Giannis in the Bucks, he has help, and he's trusting Holiday and Middleton to really do their thing. And to me,
no doubt.
So I think that's going to be huge if he's still going to allow those guys to operate and do their thing. I'm letting you know, Atlanta's going to they're coming.
They're going to push him. And I like what Darryl Tucker said. Listen, let's be real. If it wasn't for Middleton, Holiday, a couple of them role players, wouldn't have went down like that, man. It would not have went down. So good luck. I like the Hawks, man, because, I'm still old school Dominique, Spud, Lorenzo Charles. Those are my boys back then. And I thought they would at least make some noise, but they never did.
Well, Mike, I'm going to let you know, man. Atlanta make it to the final. I may have to go to Atlanta and go to a game.
Oh, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. That is not far fetched, man.
Chicago, baby.
I really should have caught some of them ATL 6 games. Don't know why I didn't do that, but
Man.
yeah, man, I might have to shave and put my military uniform on and say we just got back from overseas
Oh shit!
just for this series.
Yeah, you know they look out for a servant. Oh man, let him in the game for free, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. But his uniform, hey, they look out for you, man. So hey, I might do
Yes,
the
they
same.
will.
So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good series, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this. All right, man. The NBA lottery took place last night for your boy Gabe Cunningham. And you see, I got my Hornets hat on, man. We got the 11th pick again. What's your thoughts on the draft, man? And Detroit ended up with the number 1 pick. Probably gonna get Cunningham as the number 1 pick.
Well, good luck. Good luck, because I remember when the Pistons had a pick and bypass Melo, but we won't talk about that.
And Dwayne Wade.
And then won the next year. They won the 04 NBA championship against them Lakers, full staff.
Yeah.
Put them on the map.
Hey, to me, man, and as I look at these picks, man, there's some interesting teams here. I look at Orlando have 2 picks.
Mhm.
Golden State Warriors have 2 picks.
Yep,
Charlotte with a pick, man. To me, Charlotte needs to potentially package this pick, because I'm letting you know a team I think Charlotte should actually talk to is the Houston Rockets about Woods. I would package the 11th pick as well as Washington, send him to Houston for Woods. That give Charlotte
You said
Woods. Woods, yeah, he signed with signed with Houston last year, because Houston with the 2nd pick, I think they're going to draft that guy out of USC. Probably going to be their draft, but I would not be surprised if they draft the point guard out of Gonzaga either. That'll be good, and then you get rid of your boy down there, because now that's going to give you a 1-2 punch in the back court.
Which USC? Oh yeah, USC. Okay. Hey man, I thought you meant Gamecocks.
No, USC. USC the center.
I remember, man. I watched them. I saw them in action.
So my thing is that if they can trade John Wall and get some more pieces, man, tell you what, Houston could be really building a nice little nucleus. If they can get the young kid, get his head screwed on right, Porter, from last year, they go ahead and get the kid from Gonzaga. Hey, that would not be a bad 1-2 punch, man. The back.
Let's not forget all them Baylor boys now. Don't forget them brothers. They got busy.
Yeah, I get it, but as I'm looking at the Houston Rockets and them rebuilding, whoa, D Tucker. Contract matches up. And that's one thing that Philly needs, a point guard. Hey, that may not be a bad trade for both teams. John Wall go to Philly, play the point guard. Now you have.
Wow.
That's not a bad swap, man. What's your thoughts, Mike?
I'm a little shocked. Hey, will Houston go for it? Well, I'm sure they want to get rid of John Wall, but to take on your boy.
You talk, I see you. You got a GM hat on, man. That's not a bad move, Mike. I like it, man. But it's going to be interesting. I know New Orleans Pelicans, man, need to start with some more pieces down there. I'm interested in what New Orleans going to do with their head coach, but they're going to have to do something, man. Yeah. And that's why I like it. So it's a new start for both players. That's why I like it. Hey, if I was sure I'd trade for Bol from Denver. I love that Bol in Charlotte. Like Bol.
Nick, you over here trying to build up Charlotte so bad.
Hey, they need to make me their general manager.
I don't know why you don't go for it, man.
Because they like cup check. Yeah, they want. I be listening to radio, man. They be bragging. This joke ain't done anything. Please.
Got to put your bid in, man. Put your resume together, your portfolio.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, man. Like, hey, let me show you something. All right, man. The Boston Celtics have made a coaching hire. What's your thoughts on this, man? On them picking my man.
It's a big wow. It's a big wow because we've already talked about the African American coaches and I like it, man. I get it. I get it, man.
But Mike, the thing I like about this brother has paid his dues. He used to be assistant coach under Popovich. He just left Brooklyn. I think he even did a couple Olympics with the guys. The guys Tatum and Brown supports it. And look at my mama talking about go for it. My mom's like, man of Charlotte. That's my mom. I love my mama, boy. That's right.
It.
They didn't make me the GM. I'm young and the energy. I had to put my resume together.
I like it, man. Go ahead and plug yourself. Plug yourself, man. Big ups to yourself.
Yeah, I can get a job. Hey, they have sentimental value to a service member. So I'm just saying, man. So hey, I'm gonna have to do some research, my brother. I'll do some research, man.
And listen, start small, man. You might have to slide in there and get you a low key position and steadily build with these ideas. And next thing you know, you're on the floor.
Hey, I don't have no problem with that, man. I'm gonna have to put my resume again. Hey, I already had the education piece together, man. So a military background. Hey, y'all getting the brother hyped up, man. Hold up, man. Hey, but I like this. And to me, man, I believe, man, the only thing Boston is lacking now, but is really a floor general. Because I'm not sure if Keith Smart is that floor general that you need. Is going to take you to the next level. I like Keith Smart coming off the bench as more of a 6-man than a starter. Mm-hmm. You start to put in Brown in your backcourt, Tatum at your small forward. You bring him back. Old boy who used to be with you guys, and then you got Williams playing center for you. That's a nice nucleus for Boston to keep your eye on. They need to try to sign by Forte, who you got from Orlando. That gives you a 2 pieces off the bench that really going to make you guys that much better.
And listen, understand that the guys you just mentioned, Tatum, Brown, though Marcus Smart in there too, they played for Udoka on the team in the FIBA games, and they boosted his recommendations, man. Like, hey, man, we like this guy, man. So it wasn't hard, man. When you got good people talking for you, man, 3 strong players that they know your resume, your history, man. It makes a whole lot of difference, man.
Yeah. So, hey, I like it, man. I think he's going to really make a difference in Boston. I think the only thing you have to do now is put the right pieces around it. And Mike, man, I tell you what, though, Mike, Brad Stevens, I am impressed with the decision that Brad Stevens has been making as the new general manager of the Boston Celtics.
He sees the big picture, man. Ainge is, I guess Ainge was what, almost 60-ish? Uh-oh.
I don't like either one of those players in Boston.
You need that Smart, Brown, and Tatum connection, man. You don't want to mess that up.
I don't like that. To me, if anything, try to possibly sign a point guard. And what, Mike? There's a Ronnie Cole sighting.
Right? Say I'm late, but what up, fellas?
Ronnie Cole at the hospital visiting AD, checking on him for
Stop it, Nick. Stop it. You ain't say Ron had flowers in his hand, did you?
Yeah, flowers, man. Ronnie Cole, how AD doing, man? I'm checking, man.
Hey, that's A street clothes D.
Yeah. But but hey, It's that's gonna be interesting. But I like the moves that Brad Stevens have been making since he's been a new general manager. So, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
All right, my man, Mike. It has been real, man. You have any parting thoughts, my man, as we get towards the close of another show? Yeah, right, Cole. Hey, Cole, we want you to come on the show on Friday, man. How about that? Forgive me.
RC
Need you on the show.
Hollywood.
Cole.
I'll just say this, man. You know, you mentioned your appointments, and we always talk about taking care of each other and ourselves, man. We got to do that. Check on your fellow man's well-being, his spirituality, and his mental stability, man. We got to take care of ourselves, man. So I'll just push that out to everybody and pray for those who are under the weather or going through something themselves, man. And always be willing to pick up that phone, man. I talk to some of our former soldiers all the time, Nick, and it's just always good to hear their voices and check up on people, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. So we got to take care of ourselves.
I got you, brother. That's a great point. Matter of fact, man, I ran into your boy AC Law last week. Nice to see that, brother, man. And
okay.
So it's good stuff. But like Mike said, man, family, you have to take care of yourself. Make sure you do what you need to do to make sure you get yourself in the right position. And we'll see. As my wife decided, my brother being considered for a new position. So hey, we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted.
Wonderful, man. Prayers out to that too.
Nice little. It'll be a nice little promotion, Mom. Hey, cause I told Mama, I said, if I get this position, then trust you me. That sister was smiling when I put the little bug in her ear. I said, glad it got you.
You got to go for it, man. Speak it into existence.
That's right. She said, I hope you get it. I said, yeah, you would be happy. That'd be more spending for you.
Exactly.
All right, fam. It's been a great show, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys tune in for tomorrow. You know the game's coming in tomorrow. Definitely look forward to having a conversation. Apologize yesterday. I got off of work late yesterday. Mike wasn't feeling well, so I should have sent a note out. So charging my head, not my heart. So we'll be on the show tomorrow, man. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about the Ghetto Boy.
Oh, let's do it, man. I'll be ready, man.
Yeah. So everyone have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
Military Brothers Talking Sports. Peace.